She smiled at a sad old man every single day on her way to work. Just a simple smile, nothing more. Then one morning, he was gone. What happened next made her cry for weeks. Stay with me until the end, because this story will change the way you look at the people you pass on the street. Her name was Mia, 24 years old, fresh out of college, working her first real job at a little flower shop in a quiet neighborhood. Every morning she took the same route. Down Maple Street, past the park bench where he always sat. The old man. No one seemed to know his name. People just called him the guy on the bench. He wore the same gray coat every day, even in summer. Hair white and messy, eyes always looking down at the ground. He never begged, never spoke. Just sat there from sunrise to sunset like he was waiting for something that would never come. Most people walked right past him. Heads down, earphones in, rushing to their lives. But Mia, she couldn't. The first time she saw him, something inside her hurt. His shoulders were hunched like he carried the weight of 100 lonely years. So she did the only thing she could think of. She smiled at him. A real smile, warm, kind, the kind her mom taught her to give to everyone. He didn't smile back. Not that day. He barely lifted his eyes. But Mia didn't stop. Every single morning, rain or shine, she smiled at him. Some days she added a little wave. Some days she said, "Good morning," softly as she passed. Weeks turned into months. Still nothing. No nod, no word. Her friends told her to stop. "He doesn't even notice, Mia. You're wasting your time." But she kept smiling. Because deep down, she believed even the smallest light can warm someone who lives in the dark. Then one spring morning, the bench was empty. Mia stopped walking. Her heart dropped. She knew. She just knew. She asked the newspaper guy on the corner. He nodded slowly. "Yeah, Mr. Harold passed 2 nights ago, peaceful, in his sleep. Found him in that tiny room he rented above the laundromat." Mia stood there, tears filling her eyes. She had never even learned his name until that moment. Harold. For days she felt heavy. Had her smiles meant anything? Did he even notice? Or had she just been smiling at a wall? A week later, a letter came to the flower shop. Plain white envelope, her name written in shaky old handwriting. Inside was a single sheet of paper and a key. Mia opened the letter with trembling hands. "Dear Mia, you don't know me, but I know you. My name is Harold Jenkins. I was the old man on the bench. For 3 years I sat there because I had nowhere else to go. My wife died. My son stopped talking to me long ago. I was alone, completely alone. Every day I thought about ending the pain. Every single day. But then you came, that first smile. I didn't know how to take it. No one had looked at me with kindness in years. I thought maybe you felt sorry for me. I hated pity, but you kept coming, day after day. Your smile never changed. It was never fake, never rushed. Slowly, something in me started to heal. I began waking up hoping the weather would be good enough for you to walk by. Your smile became the only thing I looked forward to. It was small, but it was real, and it was mine. You saved my life, Mia. More times than you will ever know. I don't have family left, who cares? Everything I own is in the small room above the laundromat on 5th Street. The key is for you. Take whatever you want. Sell it, keep it, give it away. But please know this, your smiles were the richest thing anyone ever gave me. Thank you for seeing me when no one else did." With all the love an old man has left, Harold. Mia cried so hard she couldn't breathe. She went to the room that same day. It was tiny. 1 bed, 1 chair, a small table. On the table sat a wooden box. Inside, stacks of notebooks, dozens of them. She opened the first one, page after page of beautiful handwriting. Harold had written a journal. Every single day for the last year. And almost every entry mentioned her. Day 47, the girl with the kind eyes smiled again today. I think I smiled back a little. Day 89, rainy and cold. Thought she wouldn't come, but she did. Ran past with wet hair and still smiled. I felt warm inside for the first time in years. Day 203. Today I didn't think about dying. Not once, because of her smile. The last entry was dated 2 days before he passed. Day 378. I am old, I am tired, but I am not empty anymore. The girl taught me that one person's light can keep another person alive. If I die tomorrow, I will die grateful. Thank you, Mia. You were my angel with a smile. At the bottom of the box was an envelope with $12,000 in cash. everything Harold had saved in his life. And a note: use this to keep giving light to the world. Open your own bigger flower shop one day. Fill the world with beauty like you filled my final days. Mia sat on his little bed and cried until there were no tears left. Today, 5 years later, there's a beautiful flower shop downtown called Harold's Light. Every morning, Mia stands at the door and smiles at everyone who passes by, because now she knows a smile is never small. A smile can be someone's whole reason to stay. So the next time you see someone who looks lonely, someone the world seems to have forgotten, give them your smile. Look them in the eyes. Let them feel seen. You never know whose life you might be saving. You never know whose last days you might be making worth living. Harold is gone, but every flower in that shop carries his story. And every smile Mia gives carries his gratitude forward. Be someone's reason today. It costs nothing, but it can mean everything. Thank you for listening. If this touched you, share it with one person who needs to hear it. And go smile at someone tomorrow. You might just change a life. I'll see you in the next story. Take care.